What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. I'm your host, Jordyn Jones. I am so excited for this interview today, you guys. I rarely fangirl, okay? And I'm really trying to keep myself together, all right? Okay, I actually fangirled really hard. Let me say one story real quick. I fangirled really, really hard when okay, actually a lot of times. I used to be that girl that was invited to all the red carpet events, you know? And I would be like invited, I would be walking the carpet, but then I'd wait at the end to take pictures with everybody, okay? But okay, I met Rihanna one time. That was pretty crazy. I think I like had a tear in my eye or something. But today, this person that I'm sitting here with, you guys, I look up to her. I love her music. She's such a great person. I've been talking to her on DMs, and I'm like, oh my god, she's so cool. I just want to be like her. I want her to be my mom. I want her to be my sister. I want her to be my best friend. I want her to be all of the above. Today I'm sitting with Ashe. Say hi.
Hello. Oh my gosh, what an intro.
What an intro, you guys.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You deserve a huge intro. I'm so excited to be sitting here with you today. Oh, I broke a nail, everyone.
Thank you, Nick.
Say hi.
Oh no.
Ow. But, oh my gosh, we have so much to talk about. First of all, thank you so much for coming.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. It was such a no-brainer. When you were like, do you want to do this with me? I was like, yeah, call me whenever, tell me.
You said that you are so busy you're drowning. So you have so much going on right now.
I'm so tired.
When do you sleep?
Oh, man. You know what's funny is I'm so tired. There's so much going on, but I'm still in bed by 9:30.
Okay.
I'm like, nope. And because I wake up at 5.
Oh, my gosh.
Nearly every morning.
I go to sleep at that time.
I bet you do. Oh, my God. I don't know. Like parties are slowly coming back and safely. And
yes.
I've been invited to 3 parties in the last week. And I just am like, I don't know how I'll survive. I'll fall into pieces if I go to these things. I picked one, and I was so miserable the next day that I was like, I'm a grandma now. I can't party. COVID's made me a grandma.
Yeah. See, my friends in LA, they make me drink a Red Bull at 10 or 11, and I am wired, baby. I'm let's go. But today I was like, you know what, Jordyn, you have a dentist at 10:40 in the morning, and then you have a podcast with your legend, your icon. You are going to sleep. You are going to sleep early. But I was
nice.
But we're here. She walked her dog. We are here, and right now, what is going on in your day-to-day life? Because obviously you just released a huge album. You're planning so many things in the future. But what is going on right now?
Right this second.
Other than PodcastOne, Jordyn Jones, what the hell I'm telling you?
Other than this, no, this is the most important thing I've done. Yes.
Always.
Since the album came out.
Okay, that's better.
It's just there's a million shoots, and we're working on the next music video.
I was just about to ask that.
Oh, dude. All the creative stuff. I run the ship, and you can almost tell
I think
when
that's
an artist isn't in charge.
That's what separates you 100%.
You look at someone like Billie, and she is driving the car.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really important for me to be in charge of all that. It does 10x the pressure and the responsibility. And so if it sucks, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Because it's all on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Hopefully it never sucks. But so we're shooting videos. I am YouTube's Artist on the Rise as of a month or 2 ago. Thank you very much. And so
we need a full round of applause for that. Wow. Okay, goals. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so we've been shooting. The last 2 days have been 12-hour shoot days for that, which is great. And they did it on my schedule. We had a 9 a.m. call time to 7. And I was like, ooh, I can do that.
In bed by 9:30.
Yeah. So much better. But it's just a million things. And I feel I'm probably more tired than I need to be because I'm in the driver's seat with all the creative and interviews. And, half these interviews sometimes my manager could be doing for me. And it's I hate that. No.
Yeah.
I need to be doing it.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, I totally get that. When I was doing tons of interviews, way back when I was relevant, okay?
Get out of here.
But like I sometimes like they would just all ask the same questions, and I
yeah.
would just like copy and paste from like old interviews. Sometimes like change a couple things. It's really bad, but like it does get like really overwhelming. But there is something about totally just like. Okay, it's overwhelming to the part where you have to answer like all the texts, all the emails about like specifics on like the video shoots and everything like that. But then like you also have like social media on top of it now. It's not just like the behind the scenes work, but that takes up so much time. But then it's also promoting your songs, DMing people back. Like, I mean, you answered my DM. Like you're very active, and you are. It's not just behind the scenes work, and you're doing both. When like a lot of people in the industry are just doing like the.
Like pick one that they really
Yes,
like. Yeah. Yeah, and the social media bit of it is an interesting piece of the puzzle because it's like I don't want anyone else running it for me.
Yeah.
And yet it can be one of the most sort of like draining
Yes.
bits of because I make music. That's my job. Like that's what I'm good at. I'm not, I'm not a model. I'm not a photographer, so social media stuff can get complicated.
Yeah.
But I am a creative in which, that does play into it. So
Yes.
I have a really complicated love-hate relationship with like, Instagram and TikTok and all of it. And
What are you more a fan of the social media apps?
Oh, I don't know. There is something about photos are so engaging to me. So I just love Instagram.
Dang.
I would probably go first Instagram, but TikTok's like coming up on a quick second for me. More so me watching people's videos than me making them. I'm such an
100%.
idiot. I am like not. I don't know how. I think I have like 1 million followers on TikTok. Why? Like, I don't do anything funny or anything interesting ever. And my videos, like, they do fine. But I'm like, why? I should not have 1 million followers. But
You're like, who am I? Only, like, the freaking biggest artist on the charts right now. But, like, doesn't matter. I'm nobody.
Yo, you have your TikTok game under wrap. I swear to God. Every time I see you on there, I was like, I just want to dance like Jordyn.
Am I on your For You page?
Yes.
I am so flattered right now. Can we make a TikTok after this?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, you are like on your
Oh my goodness. That is a compliment.
Yeah,
that is a compliment right there. Well. I'm like, well.
What do I do after that?
I am going to, turn back the compliments right back to you because, it's about you right now. So, I want to talk about how I found out about you. But let me just tell you that my boyfriend knew who you were before I did.
Oh no, did you hate that?
Yeah. I was like, but now it's fine because like I have just, okay. So, by the way, I did not fact check this, but obviously like I'm pretty sure he's not dumb. But he said that he saw you perform probably like 2017, 16, 15 maybe at the Troubadour with Lav.
Whoa.
Did you open for Lav?
I did. I opened at the Troubadour for like 3 artists before I headlined it. I was just touring forever. Yeah, I opened for Lau. What's funny is
Lau. There we go.
Lau. Yeah, it was so much cooler. I opened for fun story about that show.
Yes.
I was married during that show, and my boyfriend that I'm currently with now, he was also at that show, but he was blacked out, drunk. He was blacked out and I was married, and that's like technically the first time that we probably met, but neither of us remember because we were both at that show, and then we connected on that like years later when we actually met. And he was like, "Wow, how much different life was. You were married and I was drunk."
That is,
so weird.
That is really, really crazy. And I want to mention something like about that like whole. I know everything about like the marriage and everything, and then like this new guy. And what's crazy and like sad and twisted but amazing is that is how you make the best music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Life trauma.
Yes. Because it's also so relatable. I mean, people just get it, but it sucks, obviously. But it's just like, dang, when you look at like Taylor Swift going through like all these people, it's like, dang, look at her music. Like, look at the stories. And then, like, being so open and everything, like, everything that your new album, like, has and everything, like, I just, like, relate so much, or I'm just, like, absolutely jamming out. But how I found out about you was I'm so late to the, I'm so new on the Ashe train. It's really bad. But I was at the premiere of To All the Boys.
What?
And your song played in it, and I got out my phone in this movie theater, Shazammed it, added it to my thing.
Wow.
And I have never ever. For some reason I'm not a soundtrack person. I'm not there's a song playing in the movie, I'm gonna get out my phone.
I never
what song
do that.
is this? But that was one of the first songs I've ever been like, and it was not my style at all at the time. I'm so like hood rap. Like I am so hood rap. And I was just like,
That's
wait.
the music I love to really make. I just don't put it out.
Me too, girl.
Hood rap music.
But literally I was just like, dang, like I am changing. But literally ever since like that song, I have no more rap. Like my complete style like shifted
I've
to this.
changed you.
You've changed
I've
me.
corrupted you
Yes.
to sad singer-songwriter music.
I'm like, am I sad?
You're like, am I upset about life? Did I get married and divorced when I wasn't looking?
We're all trying to eat better, but healthy breakfast doesn't have to be boring. That's why Magic Spoon has the amazing flavors that you love, but without all that bad stuff. It comes with 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. Plus, only 140 calories a serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. AKA Jordyn Jones loves it. Their variety pack includes cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. My favorite is the fruity. By the way, mixing cocoa and peanut butter tastes exactly like a peanut butter cup, aka my boyfriend's favorite. Right now, go to magicspoon.com/Jordyn, that's Jordyn, to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code Jordyn at checkout to save $5 off your order. That's Jordyn. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/Jordyn and use code JORDYN to save $5 off. Thanks, Magic Spoon, for sponsoring this episode. I want to talk about moral of the story because that's like, that's like your crown. That's like your big moment. But now this new album, I already told her like my favorite songs on the album, and I was like, wait, I was going to tell her like 1 or 2, and I sent like 4 or 5.
You did.
And I've been listening to them every day.
Aww.
And I think now I still have to say Not Mad Anymore is probably my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. I love songs that change in like the middle or like.
I kind of unexpectedly a bit. Yeah.
Because then it's just like bomb. Like it's just different. It's bomb. It hits.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, the chorus gets you.
Yes, like amazing. So,
Wow.
Well, I need to talk to you about how you really got started into music and go back in time a little bit because, I'm trying to get where you are. So give me the rundown. Give me the tips. How did you get to where you are? How's your song in this huge movie? You're going on tour. Like, how did you just start? Because I think you auditioned for American Idol too, right?
When I was a baby. Yeah.
So now.
I was so little.
Look at you.
Let's
go back in time.
We'll go back in time. I feel like I wish there was that, like, I got hit by a car and then I knew I was going to be an artist. Like, there was never that moment that was, like, especially like a massive revelation or something. And I just sort of, the way I grew up, I had really good upbringing. And then, like, around high school, things got really sort of chaotic and toxic and a lot of reasons that I can't fully share because it's just like life and family that it affects them too. But it was really good for me. I needed to get away, sort of as far away as possible. And music was the only thing that made sense to me. So I picked music school. It wasn't like, okay, now I'm going to be this big deal and I'm going to go to music school and I'm going to be famous or something like that. I was just like, I need to get away from home. And then school was just like amazing in so many ways, but I was like the least Berkeley famous. Like Berkeley's a pretty like astute like music conservatory, and like I was lame. Like I never got picked for any of like the big music showcases and all these things, and I was like, it did not set me up to be like, you're gonna be a star. I was like, shoot. So I kind of left school being like, I'm good at writing songs. I'm going to move to Nashville, and I'm going to write songs and see if other people want to sing them.
Wow.
And so I feel like my whole story up until like mid Nashville was just like, I guess this works. Maybe I'll try this. And I guess this works. And
you just kept doing it. Like,
just kept doing it. And music's just the only thing that has made sense to me, or has sort of been a stabilizing thing in my life, and which I think it is maybe kind of cheesy and what a lot of artists would say, but also I think it's true. Yeah. And and then school was good, but didn't lead me down an amazing path. Nashville was great, but also I was just like, I was supposed to be an artist, and I think that I didn't know it, but like the universe was like, all right, dude. Like taking me in that direction.
Oh, I love that.
And so, yeah, at some point mid-Nashville, I was like, I'm sick of sharing my stories for someone else to sing.
Wow. Yeah, that's deep.
It's just like, these are my stories, you know? And then...
And you're the most talented person ever, so you can sing your own dang songs.
I would say, definitely not ever, but thank you. I definitely was like... I have something unique to say, and I feel like I have a unique way to present it, and I don't need to, like, why not me? I feel like that's been a big, and I don't know if this helps you at all, but, like, we get in our own way of, like, well, someone else is more talented, or someone else can write a better song, or someone else can sing better. There will always be a better singer. There will always be a better or different artist. Totally. And I think that we end up holding ourselves back by being like, well, let them get it. Let them reach their goals and get
Let them
successful.
sing my song.
Let them sing my song. Yeah. Until you're like, why not me? You know, like there's no reason why it can't be me. Yeah. I've worked harder than most people I know. Yeah. I write more than most people I know. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm going to just go for it.
Doors are opening. And you've met like so many people along the way, and you've now worked with a lot of these people on the album. So like, how did you get to be meeting certain producers or other collaborators or songwriters or anything to like, because obviously putting a project out it's a project, and it takes a long time, and to find the right people, like, was there anyone, so two questions kind of, how did you meet the people that you collaborated with on this album and get, associated with everybody? And then like, was there any songs that you, or people that you had worked with that just didn't make it on this album?
Ooh, the gossip. Well, first, I feel like there's a sense of like all boats rise together. Like I met Finneas like 4 years ago. My co-executive producer of the album, I met him 3 years ago. Okay. Like a lot of these people are relationships that I've been fostering for years. Yep. And I think that there's a lot of like very instant gratification in our culture right now, and we want things to happen and to click. And I think like Moral of the Story is a good example of, it was out for a whole year. Before like anyone cared.
Oh wait, you want to know a funny story about that?
Yes.
Real quick. So like me and my manager, we have been together for like 8 years, and like we started music technically together. Like he was an agent before and everything, and like we were basically like doing this music career like together, like figuring it out.
Oh, that's cool.
And I remember I had this song out. It was called Can't Say No. And it was like one of my favorites. Like I just knew like it had something. Like, and I like believed in that song technically. But like a year and a half later, I released an EP. And like you were one of those reasons. I had sent him like 2 people. And I was like, this is like exactly what I'm saying. I was like, you can put a song on an EP or a project or whatever years later. Like look at Truth Hurts. Look at Moral of the Story. Look at all these other songs that like, if you like believe in it, you can give it another like
It can have another life.
But yeah, I was just saying that, like, that was funny that, like, I knew that your song was, like, a year old.
Yeah.
But it's still getting bigger. It's still, like, a favorite.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it definitely that's not what I would have chosen. You know, like, I probably would have picked for it to pop off.
Yeah.
Like, the day I put it out.
Yeah.
That's what you always want for your music, you know? And I think we are so used to, like, an instant gratification culture that, like, when things take time, whether it be, like, cultivating relationships in the music industry or putting out a record that you've been working on for a long time or waiting to see a record that you've already put out get some shine.
Yeah.
I think that in my experience and in my life and my career, that's never been the way things have gone. And maybe that's made me a more resilient artist in ways. Nothing has ever been handed
Nothing
to
good
me.
comes easy.
No, it's hard. And it's not like, you know, now, so Moral of the Story came out, and a year later it gets put in this movie, and then has this moment.
Yes.
And changes my entire life.
Oh, 100%.
Like, my entire career is completely different. So I put out this album, this,
I'm
like,
famous
first body
now.
of work. I'm like, hey. But even still, there's nothing like, I mean, I'm still toiling and, you know, figuring out ways to, like, how do I get my fans to love this music, and how do I get them to, like, you know, accept it, and it's never gonna just be, like, click and make sense always for me, and I think I just have to, like, accept that with my career, and that's my cross to bear. Yes. But I'm really grateful for it. I think it has made me pretty resilient, and I make music that I like first. I definitely don't make music that I think other people are gonna like. I hope that they're gonna like it. And after it's out, then I'm like, okay, how do I market this, and how do I make it accessible, and you know, how do I promote it in ways that it might get heard?
So, like, speaking about, like, promoting and marketing, like, are you in the are you in the driver's seat with all of that too? Like, what goes out, and how do I promote this? How do we pay for this, or do we need this billboard? Like, are you in that seat too? Like, you got it all?
I'm definitely in that seat. I'm learning to let a little bit of those reins go, because I recognize that it's not all healthy for me. Plus, it's like, I am also at a point in my career where I'm getting, if I'm too in charge of, like, the strategic marketing and the business side of things, I'm getting in people's way of, like, getting the job done. And I end up, like,
and some people
hindering.
have those jobs. Like you said, like, you're an artist. Like,
yeah, it's their job to market, and it's their job, like, whether they be at the label or my publisher or my press agency. Like, I'm not going to know how to do their job better than them. If it comes down to, again, creative, like, 1,000% I need, even if it's, like, strategic marketing business, but like, creative is involved in that, okay, then I need to have a say. But I'm using my hands a lot.
You're good. They can see you on YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe.
Rate this 5-star. Wait, do you do that on YouTube?
You can rate it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, and they can add us to their Spotify library.
Oh, you can. Oh,
yeah, because it's on audio, baby. You can go like this, and then the headphone users will love you.
Oh, do you like this?
Steve hates it. Steve hates the ASMR.
Why? It's so good. It feels so... Oh, he's cringing.
So fun fact, most home remedies and over-the-counter acne products don't work. Like me trying to do those nose strips and basically crying because I have to peel them off, and definitely did consult with a doctor before I did that. So that's why Apostrophe is here to help. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online quiz, snap a few selfies, and a board-certified dermatologist will help help create a customized plan just for you. That's what I did. Apostrophe treats acne, and they can also help you hit your other skincare goals like reducing redness, wrinkles, and even dark spots. Right now, save $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/Jordyn when you use our code Jordyn. That's JORDYN. This code is only available for our listeners. To get started, go to apostrophe.com/Jordyn and click Begin Visit. Then use our code Jordyn at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's apostrophe.com/Jordyn. And use that code Jordyn to get your dermatology visit and save $15. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring the podcast. I want to talk about like your TikTok For You page again because like ASMR made me think about it. What are you interested in on your For You page? What are you like? What is your videos like on it? I love talking about this with people.
I swear,
other than me dancing,
other than you, it's you and then this one other girl, Selena, something Boo. Spooky Boo, something like that. She sleepwalks. Yes. And she videos it.
I love it.
And she's like, and then has all these other fun videos, and her personality is just like, yes. She is electric. It's basically the two of you. And I am so in love. We just started DMing on Instagram. Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm friends with a famous person. I'm like, she is the coolest person on TikTok, other than you.
I don't think Steve knows who you're talking about back there.
Oh my God!
You need to get on TikTok. It's hilarious.
She's sleepwalking and like getting eggs from her fridge and putting them in her bed, and like
screaming at her boyfriend.
It sounds like she's being like possessed by other entities. Like it seems like.
It really does.
Someone is like taking over her body for a little while.
And it's all like night mode camera too, like black and white, or like sometimes it's like green and it's like, it like literally honestly like she could definitely be in like a horror movie.
It's so funny. She gets on the floor and she's like, like, oh, I don't know. So it's basically her and you and then just random shit. I don't even know.
I love it.
I wonder what would pop up if I went. Should I look at what would pop up?
I'll look too.
Watch it be you. I'll be so embarrassed if it's you. That's really
Mine's
funny.
Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall. Oh, this guy. Parker James.
No idea.
Oh.
Hey, that's gross. What are you? Are you a duck or a goose?
This guy.
You know what those gooses? You're really cute, you know that? You want to be in the dino club? What did you say to me?
I've never seen this. I've never seen this.
I don't have a big mouth. You got that big mouth.
The guy has the old Snapchat filter everyone would like do. I love it.
He uses it all the time on all his videos, and it is.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, he holds a dino. I don't know.
So it's like your next TikTok is with the wide mouth.
I like the really goofy sort of like off-kiltered people on what else pops up here. I don't know who you are. Oh, an ad. Emma Stone as Cruella. Which side note?
Oh my God. Are you ready for that?
I love Emma Stone, and I just think that if I met her, I would cry.
Aww.
And I hope that she is an avid listener of your podcast.
Oh, she totally is. Duh. Who isn't?
Can you imagine if she's like, I'm not really into podcasts, but there's this one. Jordyn Jones.
And like that Ashe music girl, she was just on it. Like I love her.
She's like really insightful about like the music industry. And I got so much out of it. I rated it 5 stars on Apple Music and saved it to Spotify.
I love that. Oh my goodness. Well,
marketing genius.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I really need to hire you. Like I seriously want you to just like is it like a prodigy? Is that what it's called? Like I just want to be like just, when you're not stressed out and busy, just trail me around with your life, and I'll sit in the back seat, Oh. I got a shotgun.
You have a huge, big life. You're never not doing something.
Yeah.
If I'm on your Instagram, you are always up to some shenanigan. I mean,
my LA life.
I am I'm honored that you are like inspired at all by me, but you are like, you have a big, big life and obviously a huge future, and like,
Oh my God, thank
enjoy
you.
the moment now. Like
Yep.
you're in like a sweet spot right now
Yeah.
of like the excitement and living in LA
Yes.
and like, or in Arizona.
Yes, but like, you know, the LA like crazy life now, because like when I like lived here, you know, I just didn't appreciate it, and like I didn't like hug it. Like I didn't hug LA,
hug
and now I'm
the
hugging
LA.
LA.
Yeah.
I
That's
hug LA.
good.
That's my next song. I'm hugging LA. Well, before we wrap up, I need to ask you the name of the show, and again, I want you to promote the album, the tour.
Ooh,
Give them
ooh,
all the
ooh.
sauce right now. Your Instagram, everything.
Name of the show? Oh, before you give the name of
yes,
the show.
yes, yes.
It's like,
I have like my last question before
I'm
fan questions.
confused. Okay, all the promo.
Yes.
I'm going on tour.
I'm going.
We are going to Europe and UK in the fall, and then all across North America in 2022, April and March too. I think a little bit.
I'm going to Phoenix and LA.
Dude,
Because you know I live
yes.
both places, so like I just gotta get back here.
Just call me. I'll put you on the list. I'll sneak you on the
No,
list.
I'm buying. I'm supporting you
Get outta here.
through the roof.
Well, if you haven't bought, they're sold out. So.
Well, the Phoenix one is a couple days ago.
Phoenix.
Phoenix one is still available.
Get Phoenix. Yeah, please sell
Okay,
Phoenix out.
I will buy Phoenix, and then I gotta hit you up for LA show. Even though that list is gonna be like, whew,
Oh my God.
I'm not relevant enough for the LA show. I can sit
LA is gonna be really tough. There's 2 nights though. 2 nights at the Fonda, so maybe I can sneak you.
or
in.
like Orange, or like, you know, I can just fly to Texas. You know, I don't care.
Yeah, literally any date except for LA. Don't do LA.
Okay, so get me on the list for Phoenix, and then I'll try last minute StubHub on LA show. I got it.
Phoenix.
I got
Yeah,
it.
I can't. Yeah, get that show sold out for
Okay.
me.
So right here, everyone that's listening to my podcast, I know a lot of y'all live in Phoenix because I see y'all in public. So everyone listening
Yeah,
to
and
this.
I think Denver's like right behind it. We have 2 nights in Denver, and Denver needs to sell out its tickets.
Denver needs
so
love.
Promo.
Go hug Denver, okay?
Go out Denver. I think that's all the things. Yeah, the tour, the album. My first album's out, ASHLYN, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm just gonna keep getting ready for tour. I'm playing Lollapalooza this year.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
That's gonna be cool. I'm in Chicago. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know.
Her life is amazing. Keep updated on her Instagram. Also, I honestly will keep you guys updated too, since I literally like share everything that you do, because obviously like I want to support you, and for coming on my show, like I just want to be like, you know, everyone just love her and support her. So you can also stay updated on my Instagram to know what she's up to in her life.
Yeah,
But-
people love you. If I can get everyone who loves you to love me, I will be very famous.
Oh, I love
I'm gonna steal all the people that love you. Whoever's
totally
listening
fine.
to this, I'm cool too.
And if you love her, love me.
We're both blonde.
Yes.
We're both like
hot.
very short. We're both
We are short.
hot as hell. Come on now.
Okay, so the name of the show is What They Don't Tell You. And now, Ash Music. What is one thing that they don't tell you about being a recording artist?
Oh my god.
One thing they don't tell you, boo-boo.
Stop laughing at me. I feel like they don't tell you a lot. They don't tell you that you're going to be underestimated for most of your career. They don't tell you that you're going to get a lot more no's than you're going to get yeses. Maybe they do tell you that, but you don't listen.
Yeah, you don't listen, no.
I don't listen. Yeah, those are some big ones.
Yep.
They don't tell you that you're your own worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's really, really true.
I get my own way more than anyone else does, I think. That's probably a good one.
Yeah.
Like, getting out of your own way is, like, really important.
Dang.
I took that real deep.
I appreciate it.
Is that
though.
okay?
Yeah, because we're gonna bring it right back up. We got fan
Bring it
questions.
fluffy. Go
We
back
got
to
fan
fluff.
questions over here. All
Okay.
right. We asked on Instagram. This is gonna be wrapping it up, y'all. Her fans went crazy. We got about. We're gonna do like 10 questions. You know.
Cute. Rapid
So-
fire.
Ooh. Well, this one's so, like, conceited, but it's, what was your first impression of me?
Oh, I love that. Okay, my first impression.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
No, I haven't told you.
Oh, I know.
I'm about to tell you. My first impression of you was that you were like a go-getter. Like you were
Ooh.
like super bubbly and fun, but like
Ooh.
you are large and in charge
Ooh.
of your shit, and I think that's really cool. I was like, she is a businesswoman.
Yes, that's right, Steve. You hear this?
Yeah, that was my first impression.
I love that. I'm glad.
Do you feel that way?
So I feel like
You're
my
like, no.
friends will be like, oh, she's so, like, crazy and, like, wild and out of it and, like, you know, fun, I guess. But then, like, people who, like...
You're calculated, though.
Yeah.
You are thinking about everything you do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you are so calculated.
I'm very... Like, growing up, like, literally on, like, TV and on, like, sets my whole life, I've always been like, okay, you know, what's after this? I gotta be on time. I gotta, like... I've always been, like, ahead. Like, rush. So I feel like that is the only reason of why I am, like the way I am.
Always on the go.
Like, when I'm working, oh, my God, like, I am working. If I sit at my laptop, I am there. I'm working. I'm focused. I'm that. But then, like... Once it gets past 10 o'clock and I'm with my friends, and that's, like, the only side that they see of me, it's like, this girl's wild and crazy, and, like, you know, so I have, like, different, for sure, personalities, but I definitely, when I'm working.
Yeah.
Probably like you, like everybody, I guess.
That's good. It seems like you have a good work-life balance.
I do.
That's important.
I have focused on that, and I feel like a lot of, like, people that I, like, look up to, too, like, they are only work, and I see them just being miserable. So I try to be like, you know, fine, I get invited, I'm gonna go. I never got, like, high school, I never got college. So I just, when I'm handed, like a Six Flags day, or, like, you know, to hang out with my niece and go swimming, like, I don't like to turn those moments down because I never got those. So I do try to have, like, a good balance, because I don't want to be miserable and depressed and, like, wanting to do drugs in 2 years, or, like, a year ago. Like, I just don't do anything, and I feel like
don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs. They're not cool. I think that's amazing, and I think that's really inspiring, because I think that probably to a lot of kids who watch you, they probably are like, I think people look up to you and want the same. They want to have fun, but they also want to have success. Like, you've seen a lot of success in your, like, young life. You're not an old lady. Like,
21.
You've seen a lot of success in a very short amount of time, which most people don't get to, you know? And I think that's really cool. And to show people that, like, also have fun.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what we do here.
Work hard, play hard.
This one's a random one.
Okay.
Do you sleep with socks on?
Ew, that's no. Gross.
If you do that, you are not allowed on my podcast.
No,
I'm just
unless
kidding. My mom does.
I have really gross feet. This is a fun share. I'm never in shoes. I'm, like, almost always barefoot unless I, like, have to go out into public.
Too.
So my feet are, like, disgusting. And so once in a while I have to, like, lube them up and put socks on and sleep with them on. And it is so disgusting. I don't know how I don't get kicked out of the bed. But
Love it.
how is it working with Niall Horan? Is that one of the questions? Because
Probably.
that's in there.
Okay, let's just go right ahead. Because honestly, I think it's like, I screenshotted that one, but now I'm on, like, the actual ones. Yep, how was that?
It was great.
Like, I know that's all people care about. The title of this video. Yeah, this girl worked with...
Just not even my name. The Finneas and Niall Horan collaborator. End of story. End of
Blonde
podcast.
girl.
Blonde.
Moral of the story, singer, knows famous people. That's all you guys care about.
I do love him so much. So I don't want to make him that look bad. But I was incredibly grateful to work with him. It was lovely. He is very funny. End of story.
Moral of the story? Okay.
Moral of the story. He's great. Drinks lots of beer.
What was the hardest part about writing your album?
Ooh. Writing the album. I mean, I just am very honest. I share my whole album is just my life. I named it ASHLYN for a reason, you know, it's like after me. So it's just my life, which is, like, sometimes easy for me to be vulnerable and write about, and then other times it's like, ooh, really hard life stuff.
It feels a lot better when it's in a song than talking to me on a podcast about if you were to sit here and literally read your lyrics as if we were having a conversation versus in a song, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No. Yeah. 100%.
So just writing the album is her answer.
What was the hardest part of writing the album? Writing the album.
All right. We'll do like 2 more.
Okay.
What will be the best song to perform?
Ooh. I feel like Not Mad Anymore, actually.
Yes, girl.
It's definitely going to be one that's going to be so fun, especially when the chorus hits. Also, I'm Fine. I think it's going to be fun. Back and Forth. Always is going to be fun for me because it's like my belty moment at the end and I get to like sing and that's fun. But yeah, I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
Are you going to give us any hints on special guests for your tour?
Niall Horan. I don't know. I don't know that I know them.
You're like, it's like 9 years.
We like know we're gonna pick people, so I think we put special guests on the list, but I don't know that I actually know who they are. We're still picking people, I think.
Love it.
We put special guests because we don't know who the special guests are.
Love it.
Sorry.
All right, you guys. You heard it all here first. It was a pleasure to sit here with you. I'm seriously like obsessed with her, you guys. If you have no idea like who she is until this podcast, just go to your streaming platform and ASHE. She's the best. Blast it with your friends and go to her tour, Phoenix and Denver. Phoenix and Denver.
Please sell them out.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you.
I am so excited to see your tour and watch you live. Not from my phone anymore, so that's awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening on the streaming platforms, and I will see you guys next Thursday with a new episode.
Woo!
Bye.
Thanks, babe.